Hi, if you're born on 3rd, 12th, 21st, or 30th of any month, then your Mulank adds up to be a number 3, which is the addition of your date of birth. And in this video, we will understand how your Mulank gets affected by the energies of 2025, which adds up to a number 9. So, how's your Mulang 3 getting affected by the energies of number 9 in the year? And what are the things you need to be aware of? What are the things you need to be guided better for? Which I'll help you with. And what are some predictions that I have in store for you? Now let's understand a little bit about the planet that rules your Mulank. So number 3 is ruled by Jupiter. What is Jupiter? Jupiter is knowledge. It is wisdom. It is divine understanding. And this divine understanding can be both religious or it can be spiritual. Jupiter is also guru, teacher. Jupiter is wise. Jupiter also is your ego, but it's the healthy ego. Jupiter is also respect, and it is also about talent, discipline, upholding your dharma. Like it's really about being righteous, being correct morally, consciously. It is about expansion and growth. Wherever Jupiter sits in your natal chart, if it's well placed, then it means that you're going to have growth and expansion in that area. Like I said, Jupiter is also ego. It can be healthy ego, but at the same time, sometimes it can also be a massive ego. Like they're both like good teachers and bad teachers in the world, right? So it's almost like that, the arrogance of being a teacher or knowing it better than others. So it's that underlying idea of that, I kind of know it better than others. It's that energy. Then we have number 9, which is the addition of 2025. And number 9 is ruled by Mars. So this year it's going to be ruled by Mars. Mars is the energy of a knight or a warrior. This is somebody who's a soldier. This is somebody who's very practical, very motivated, has a lot of stamina, has great leadership, strength, willpower, has focus, and has courage to take initiative. Okay, now let's numerologically talk about number 9. 9 is a number of completion. Now, with every completion, what does completion means? That there is a new beginning on the horizon. And right now, you could be just in the leg of completing something so that you can move on to the next thing. So it's the last few hiccups, the last few challenges, and the last few lessons, or the last little bit of running that needs to be done to reach to the finish line. Okay. Now, if you look at all these 3 planets, by the way, Mars also has a lot of aggressive energy. It also has ego. Okay. So now if you look at Jupiter's energy, Mars energy, and the entire idea of completion, it's a powerful combination for you this year. I know last year in the 2024 videos, I had many of you of this Mulank commenting and reaching out and saying that, why have you said it's not going to be a great year? Trust me when I say that 2025 is your year. It's going to be an absolute great year. But this comes with a few guardrails, and by understanding truly it is that you can harness this. So first thing is that you have to bring in the wisdom that you have within you, the talent that you have within you with discipline. Okay, that's the energy of Guru. And at the same time, you have to build endurance. You have to build courage in yourself to let this talent, let this wisdom shine. Okay. And once you do that, you have completely the best energies for you this year, actually, to completely change your life around. And honestly speaking, this year you can expect a lot of innovative and young thoughts coming to you or becoming more stronger in your life. You would be doing a lot of the things which might be seen as slightly out of the league, slightly different. And you would suddenly have this, enthusiasm about taking a risk, enthusiasm about trying something new. You would be very confident in sharing your knowledge, your true self, your skill set with the world. So there would be like a different confidence in you There would be a different risk taking capacity in you this year, and you would like it. Okay, the only little thing to understand here is that try and do the right thing. um, in the chase of success or the chase of your dreams and desires, do not get swayed away by shortcuts. You are number three. The more you try to take shortcuts, the more it'll come and bite you in the ass. Sorry for my language. So, you're not supposed to take any shortcuts. You're supposed to really uphold the dharma, the righteous path of doing things, and that's how you should move ahead. And trust me, this year is going to be very, very positive for you. Another thing before I forget and I move into like different sections of your life, this year is all about manifesting for you. You would be so surprised if you can just keep your beliefs, your emotions and your thought positive. I know easier said than done, but if you can do that and try practicing affirmations daily, your manifestations would be coming true like that. Like, you'll be absolutely surprised by how much what you desire, what you think, you will have it. And I can guarantee you'll come back to this video and you will tell me that how you manifested literally few things. If, of course, you're consciously manifesting. So make sure that you're consciously manifesting. You are practicing your affirmations daily, and that's really, really going to help you this year. Okay, so now let's move into different sections. We'll try and understand how your health, career, relationships, etc. will get affected by this year. Let's talk about your career and your finances. So, fabulous chances of making a lot of money this year, okay? If I straight have to jump to the money bit. Really a lot. Like, you would be given ample of opportunities. The thing is that when those opportunities come to you, it's important to use your discretion. Like, really be aware of what is the opportunity cost in each thing. I'll explain this a little bit. Suppose you're given chance for a project, okay? But you know that that is a period of your time when you're anyway going to be busy in something else. While this project might be extra income for you apart from your main income, but you know that your main income job is going to keep you very busy. You might want to be aware if you want to pick it up or not, okay? So that level of cognizance is going to be important, but ample of opportunities coming your way and you're going to be making a lot of money. Extremely high chances that you might revolutionize something or innovate something completely unique and different in this year when it comes to your career, your job, or your business. So there's a lot of energy of being an innovator, thinking differently, bringing something unique to whatever it is that you're offering in this year. You might actually also get very addicted to, working in a very disciplined manner. Disciplined is not the word. Having a schedule. I think what will happen this year is you would really want to have like a schedule fit in your mind. Like, you will not like the erraticness or the chaos in your life anymore. Like, you would really want to know that, okay, by 6 I do this, by 8 I do this, by 9 I do this. So that's how you would want to have your year. And I think there would be a time when, it would just come a little bit easy to you and you would not want to budge away from your schedule. There's a lot of learnings that you got last year, when it comes to not just career, but also relationships and interpersonal dynamics and your own wisdom and growth. I think this is the year where you're going to be using all of those learnings. So you will not shy away. You will not think twice before doing something this year that you already know you have burnt your hands with or you have learned in the last year. So this becomes the year of putting all the learnings and all the wisdom into actual action. You'll be quite surprised by how much can 1 year turn your career around. Like we keep on seeing these memes on internet, not these memes, like these quotes on internet. Vanish for 6 months, your career will change, or like vanish for a year and like build yourself. This is that year for you. Even if you don't vanish, you'll be so surprised by how you have managed to build yourself up so well this year, While I said it'll be a great year financially, this is not to say that it'll not come with expenses. That is because that's who you are, okay? Like, what happens also, like with most of the finances with number 3 people, is you need to understand when to hold on to your finances stronger and not to give in to certain pleasures, okay? So be it traveling or like food or alcohol, you might want to like curb certain expenses because you will have good money. But you would also feel that, why am I not able to save money? Or why is my money getting reinvested into how I want to build myself? If you're in a job, you might want to learn something. If you're in a business, it might get reinvested into business. If you already have a side income along with the running income, you might just see like more expenses in your life. So this is something that you need to be a little bit careful of. I think this is the year when there would be a lot of work satisfaction also in your career. You might get like a job, or you might change the direction of your career in which you start feeling more fulfilled. If you always thought of like doing a business, this is a year when you're absolutely starting a business. And in fact, this is a year when you're doing it right. It's not like you're doing it impulsively. You're going to be doing it right. Baby steps, bootstrapped, however you want to build it. You know that it's going to be the right approach for you. If you're studying, then this is also the year when a lot of you students will start getting clarity on what is it that you want to do next, where it is that you want to establish yourself, what is the right field for you. If you're cracking tough exams, then this is definitely the year when you're cracking exams. However, schedule, discipline and consistency is something that you cannot run away from. In one of the videos, I explained how Mars is the energy of a soldier. A soldier shows up on time on the battlefield. A soldier without getting affected by moodiness shows up for the war. A soldier without thinking how many of his own men got killed still fights on the war. Doesn't let the emotions affect himself. So that is how, if you show up regarding your career and your finances this year, then trust me, you're going to be coming back to this video and leaving a comment and saying it came true. Let's come on to your relations with your family. For those who are married, this is going to be slightly broad, so take however you want to fit it into your situation. Honestly, if you're in a committed relationship or in a marriage, this is going to be a very, very, very good year. You might get termed, although a little bit of a workaholic this year, or you may not have a lot of time all the time for your family. This is to say that, the frequency of spending quality time might get reduced a bit. They are likely to understand, but you would be very over-invested in work. However, when you're going to be with your people, you will also be very present there. But the frequency might be a little bit lesser this year. If till now you had been kind of running away from responsibilities or not very good at taking care of responsibilities, this is a year when you would not only take responsibilities, you would fulfill responsibilities. And hence, you're going to be seen as somebody very responsible. You would really know how to do things responsibly. If this is not how you see yourself, or you feel that, no, I've always been told that I'm not very responsible, then very well expect that Mars is going to teach you a lesson to make you understand the importance of discipline, make you understand the importance of having a schedule, being very thorough and having attention to detail. And that's when you would realize how responsibility is so important. This year you generally be seen in a much more positive light, by everybody around you. Almost like somebody who has clarity about what they are doing, how they are planning to do this, what they are cut out to do. You might also see actually a communication improving more this year, as if you know how to finally articulate what is it that you're thinking. This is especially for people who have a weak Jupiter in their chart. And for those who have a strong Jupiter in their chart, your clarity is going to be accepted by the world, because while the planets and their meanings can be ideal, we are not living in an ideal world. So in this year, you would have like a lot of people giving you that regard that this person really knows what they are doing. Specifically for females, if you're in the marriageable age and you're looking for somebody, you might actually end up meeting somebody right this year, because, oh my God, it's a strong combination this year. And for those who kind of like struggled with putting boundaries, with saying no, for not knowing how to stand up for themselves, I think this is the year where you would finally understand how can you stand up for yourselves at home and like ask for the respect that you deserve. Or even if you don't ask verbally for it, you would do things that would fetch you the respect that you deserve. Okay, you are going to be very blessed with respect and wisdom this year. Okay, because this is basically your year of growing up. your year of like truly coming into your power. And it's a beautiful, beautiful year for you, even when it comes to like your personal relationships. For those who are single, it's a great year to meet people. And I think you're going to be like meeting people quite a lot. You're going to be very social this year. So there are two scenarios. Either you will completely not meet people because you'll be so work focused, or you will meet people every few short, like every little frequency. Like, let me articulate it better. You'll be meeting people frequently. So suppose you meet somebody for a short period of time, then you explore, then in few days you're meeting somebody again, somebody else for a short period of time. So this is how your dating life is basically going to be very active through the year. But like I said, your overall focus might be more on your career than actually like stabilizing your love life, though you would want to have somebody on your side for shorter periods. There could be a lot of high in your career and finances, which might generally just make you feel more fulfilled. So you might feel that I don't know, like, do I really need like somebody in my life? If you're serious about finding somebody this year, then this is a very good year for you. But like I said, try pacing it this year, even if it feels somebody right. One thing to be a little bit careful of is that in your family, you might just come across as a little bit more arrogant this year. Like somebody, somebody who knows that they are getting it right and they don't want to shut up about it, or there's a bit of an air now or a bit of an overconfidence now this year. That's what people might feel about you. So this is something you would want to be careful of. Try to stay humble. Try to be rooted in humility. Now coming on to your health, for sure, most of the people in this Mulank are going to start falling in love with some sport, okay? Either sport or working out. It's going to be this fire within you, I want to like do something for my body. I want to get it right. I want to keep moving. There would be a lot of energy in you. So either fitness or definitely getting into some sport is high chances this year. There would be a lot of control also, although I know Jupiter is a planet of expansion, but then there's also Mars, and Jupiter is also wisdom, right? So collectively, like all this energy now is going to make you feel very controlled portion sizes, controlled eating, controlled workout as well, not overexerting your body, in touch with your body. You know what is it that your body needs. Feeling content with your body are some of the key themes. Being focused and mindful with your eating. Finding to get back into a fitness routine, even if there's like a little slump, they are all going to come very easy to you this year. Now, overall, the kind of traits that we are looking for, you'll feel a lot more in control of your life. You'd feel, oh, finally, I have the steering wheel of my life in my hand and I can drive it the way I want. I'm able to find the right paths and I'm able to drive on steadily. You'll be able to bring knowledge into action and you will be able to bring action to your knowledge. So it would be a good balance of, if I know this, I do this. I have done this because I know this. And you're going to be feeling very content about yourself. You're going to be feeling very content about how you managed to turn your life around. You're likely to show up every day and gradually towards the end of the year maybe bear good recognition and the fruits of your labor. There's going to be good and better relationships, more socializing in your life this year. Only thing to be aware of is, do not forget humility, do not forget your roots, do not forget that you did really work very hard from scratch to reach here. And life can come and hit you in one go and you can be on the scratch again. I mean on the ground again. So yeah, so just remember to stay humble, and it's a very good year to do something clutter breaking. So each time some innovative, a little bit risky sounding thought comes to you, maybe it's worth to give it some time and some thought. So this was it, Mulank number 3. Your predictions and guidance for 2025. Make sure you comment below to tell me how did it resonate, because you're already in the second month of the year 2025 now. Tell me if some of these energies you can already start feeling within you.